Alright guys, what is going on? Back with another video. I guess you can call this pickups number 45. Every couple of weeks or maybe every month or so I do a video where I talk about a few pickups that I pick up throughout my times going out and shopping or whatever the case may be, whatever game I like that I see fit. Now, I've talked about this extensively. There are about 5 or 6 games left now that I want that's on my retro pickups. After that, I'm good with all things, let's say, 6th generation on down. I may be interested in some games 7th generation and up, but for the most part, 6th generation on down, I'm about at that point where I got all the games that I want. Now, it was up to me like 9 or 10 within the past month or so, and I picked up in this pickup video, I got 3, maybe 4 of the games that I wanted. So I'm down to like 6, maybe 5 games. And I'll talk about those games at the end of this video so you guys kind of know what I'm looking for and what to expect in the upcoming year, because 2025 is about to start. So let's talk about these pickups. I'm gonna give you my thoughts and opinions on these games and why I picked them up, and we'll just go from there. So if you've picked up this video based on your recommendations, decide to click on this video, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, share the video, let people know what we're doing over here. For the most part, what I do is just talk about gaming and everything under that umbrella. Try to put a little, opinionated commentary over, what topic that is going on that I find that is interesting. And like I said, I like to do pickups and talk about those. And I haven't gone live in a while, but I need to get back to going live. I do have a game I need to finish. If you look at my playlist, there's a game that I need to finish, and it's just sitting there on my original Xbox. So need to get that done. First game I want to talk about is a game that's on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. And this game was basically a game that I've been looking for, but I haven't really found in a while. But I'm glad that I was able to pick it up. Nevertheless, I was able to get the other games in this series. But this is like a spinoff, and I'm glad I was able to pick this up. This is Turbo Outrun for the Genesis Mega Drive. It says Mega Drive up here, so you would think that this game won't be able to play in the Genesis, but it does. And I just love the Outrun series. I have Outrun on the Saturn. I have Outrun on the original Xbox. I also have Outrun Coast to Coast, 2006. Excellent games. And I love the whole, Outrun series. It's a phenomenal series. Highly recommend it if you haven't tried it already. I mean, why not? Unfortunately, they don't make Outrun games anymore because of the licensing with the Ferrari. So you actually going to have to go out on the retro side of things to pick up this type of game. Like I said, they don't even make them since the 6th generation. So it kind of sucks because there was a Outrun game on the 360, and I think that game was delisted because, like I said, the Ferrari license. Next game I want to talk about is there's another Sega game that's on the Dreamcast. And I'm glad I got this game. This game is actually one of the games that people talk about a lot when it comes to the Dreamcast. And they're like, yeah, this is a game that you got to have on your in your collection. And I'm kind of bad. I was bad mouthing myself for not having this game, but I finally picked it up. This is let's see, F355 Challenge. This is another Ferrari game made by Acclaim. Well, it's published by Acclaim. And Sega game. This is a beautiful game for the Dreamcast, and I just love it. I played this a long time ago, and I never owned it, but I did play it. And I always remember how beautiful this game was, and I'm glad I finally got it. So it's another Ferrari game along with Turbo Outrun, and it's kind of weird that I got both of those at the same time, well, around the same time. Next game is a PS2 game that I picked up, and I would say the first 2 games was a part of my retro collection, and I got 2 more games that I wanted that was a part of the retro collection. And this game I want to talk about now is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. A lot of people swear by this game, saying that this game is so good, and I want to buy Baldur's Gate 3. I made a video about Baldur's Gate 3, and I keep passing over buying that game. I have my reasons of buying it. I think the developers are doing a phenomenal job with that game, and I need to show them love. But please forgive me, I haven't bought the game. Maybe I'll buy it for my birthday. My birthday's coming up, so I'll probably get it then. But I wanted to get the whole series. There's Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, then I want to get Baldur's Gate 2 and the 3rd one. And glad that I got this. And once again, it's a beautiful looking, game. Everything looks clean. The instruction manual looks clean, look like it's never been touched. And I do like the fact that this is a greatest hits version, because for some reason, some of these greatest hits games, they look better when they have the red on the top of here. It just looks better. I think with that background and everything, it looks really good because, yeah. Some games with the black label, don't get me wrong, it looks great when it's all uniformed, but some games just looks really good when it is under these conditions. So I'm glad that I got that. Probably hear my son in the background. He's watching YouTube. You know how that goes. Next game I got, which is not a part of the retro pickup as far as the list I have that's left, and I'm glad I got this because this is a game that I've been wanting for a while for some reason, and it's not a very valuable game, but I have the first couple of games on the original Xbox, and I'm actually glad that I got this. So this is Hitman Absolution on the PlayStation 3. People swear by this game. A lot of people say that this game is actually pretty good. I had a friend of mine who used to, play this game a lot on his 360. He used to always tell me about it, and I keep saying, like, you know what? It's not a game that's really, it's not a game that's really sought after. A lot of people don't talk about it, so I'll just wait and get it. And this was the time I actually saw it. I got it, and it's in pretty good shape. Got this little Square Enix code. I doubt if that works now because this game came out in, 2011, 2012. But I'm glad I got this. It's in great shape. One of the few PS3 games that still has a manual, so that helps. And I just dropped it. But I'm glad that I got it. So, with that being said, Hitman Absolution is another game that I was able to get. Another game that I got is made by Activision. It's a racing game, another PS3 game. That the fact that it's a racing game is the reason why I got it. I'm a big fan of racing games. Baja 1000. Now, please forgive me. I may have talked about this on another pickup. I could be wrong. If I did, my apologies. I'm just going to talk about it anyway. Nevertheless, Baja 1000 is an excellent game that, I played this before. And I just love these type of games, rally racing, Baja games. And this game, this is one of the games that I actually want to try to complete 100%. So I'll probably go through all of the races and stuff, all the four-wheelers and the ATVs and the motorbikes, the dirt bikes that's on here, because I just love the racing stuff. So any racing game that I find that it might be pretty decent, I'll pick up. I don't know if this is a great game by any stretch of imagination. I know it's good, but for me, it always gets a plus when these games are, a racing game. I always get it a little biased rating because racing games are always awesome. Speaking of racing games, I got another game. This is not necessarily a racing game. I talked about this very briefly in a video a while back, probably a week or so ago. In this game, I don't know how to really explain it because this game was not necessarily out for sale. Like if you went to a particular dealership, you was able to get this game. And this game is all about safety. And it shows you how to drive these 3 cars that are made by Volvo. And it's Volvo Drive for Life. Now, I don't know much about this game, but this is a game I've always wanted in my collection. So this game, and it's pretty much one of the games that I wanted in my retro collection. I could never find it in their stores. I could never find it, but I happened to find this when I went to a pawn shop. Went to a pawn shop, and they just had it. And I bought this game, and it was sealed. As you can see, it's sealed. It has the Y seal on it. It's never been opened. I'm debating if I will open this. I don't know. But I do want to play it because I want to see how, bad people say this game is. Like, they don't say it's a bad game. It's just a game that doesn't have enough substance in it. It's a game that just basically shows you how to drive a couple of cars, which I thought when I saw this game before, I really thought that this game was going to be one of those games like, it's a game that caters to Mercedes. I can't remember the name. It's on the original Xbox as well. But it's a game that caters to Mercedes. Maybe I'll talk about it one day. And all you do is race with Mercedes-Benz cars. Same thing like the Ford Mustang games or the Ford game. And I think the Corvette game is like that as well. I thought this was another game like that. And I thought it'd be pretty neat. Because I think those type of games that cater to one game or one type of car would be cool, but nope, it's a game about safety. So, but I wanted it. Last but not least, you knew I was going to buy this game. I talked about this as soon as I knew it was going to be released. I'm glad I got it, and this game needs no introduction. Let's go ahead and get into it. Bam. You already know this is the last game I'm going to talk about, and this is Marvel's Capcom Fighting Collection. What else do I need to say about this game? I mean, or this collection? I mean, you get X-Men, Punisher, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel's Capcom 1 and 2, and Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. I don't need to talk about much about that game. Everybody knows about it. It's phenomenal. I'm glad I got this in, physical form, even though I do have pretty much all these games already, either on the Saturn or the Dreamcast. I'm glad I got this because, you just want to have a game with something like this, right? It's just awesome. Now, last but not least, before I get out of here, I want to talk about the few games that I want that's left. And this, I think it's anywhere between 6 and 7. I don't have a list, but I always keep this in the top on the top of my mind, so I would know what I want. So the 3 games, let's start out, is the GigaWing collection. That's not one game, it's just 3 games. GigaWing 1, 2, and GigaWing Generations. Those 3 games that I want, those games are basically locked to Japan. So you gotta buy those. I know there's some places on eBay you could buy both games, GigaWing 1 and 2 together. Some places are selling them like that. GigaWing Generations is a game that's starting to go up in price. I need to get my hands on that as quick as possible. So that's 3 games that I want. The next game that I want is Sega Rally 2006. Also, another game, it's a racing game. That's locked to Japan as well. That's a game that I really want. And unfortunately, I'm not able to get that as easily as I want. Couple of other games that I want as well. Street Fighter EX 1 and 2. And I think one of them is Alpha Plus. So that's 3 more games. So that makes it, 7 or 8 games if you count the Sega Rally game, which is, it comes with a bundle of the original Sega Rally game. So if I get that, so that's probably like 7 games right now. And last but not least, I think I have this game already, maybe or maybe not, but I do want Battle Garegga. It doesn't matter if I get the Saturn version or the PS4 version. It doesn't matter. Kind of want the Saturn version, but if I do get the PS4 version, cool. That game is kind of locked to Japan as well, and unfortunately, it's hard to get that, especially the Saturn version. I think the PS4 version, you can find that in the wild here in the States. So that's pretty much it. Like this, I think I'm up to I thought it was 5 or 6, but that's probably about 8 games that I want that are from the 6th generation on down, which I kind of consider retro. You could say the 7th generation is retro as well, but when I do pick up games for the PS3, Xbox 360, or the Wii U, or whatever, I don't necessarily look at it like that, but I know that technically it probably is 2 generations past, so it's kind of like retro, but nevertheless, those are the games that I want. So hopefully in 2025, I will be showing off those games in my pickup videos going forward. So once again, I'll talk about them and I'll get up out of here. GigaWing 1 and 2 and GigaWing Generations. I also want Sega Rally 2006, and possibly if it comes with Sega Rally 1995, there's an add-on. All those are in Japan. Also, I want the Street Fighter EX series 1 and 2. I already have Street Fighter EX 3. I already have that. And I also what was the last game? See, just that quick, I forgot. The last game that I want is Battle Garegga, probably for the Saturn or the PS4. I think it comes out of either one. I'm not sure if it's out for the PC, and I don't want it digital. So, yeah. Nevertheless, that's pretty much it. If any other games come up that'll catch my interest, you will see them on this pickup video or another pickup video, whatever the case may be. And I'm just going to keep it rolling like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to get up out of here. Felt like I wanted to talk about this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be talking about some more stuff throughout the week. Hopefully that works out and you guys check me out when I upload the videos. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.